Ooh, yes, we're rocking a chain. It's the 90s again. We're back for it. Hey, I'm Kevin, and this is my second time doing this because I'm a little nervous because I haven't done this in a while. So let's get into it. So if you, actually, you might not know because it actually didn't make headlines the way I think it should have made headlines, that an Assemblies of God Church in Kyle, Texas became openly affirming of LGBTQ people. So they have this series of their church called Clarity, a conversation about God, the church, and the LGBTQ community, which when I see something like that, and it's in Kyle, Texas, I'm assuming the worst is going to happen. However, they kind of shocked everyone when they actually became completely affirming of LGBTQ people. My next question was like, okay, well, they'll put it on a Sunday morning and maybe they'll take it down later, but they need to put it in writing somewhere because that's how we hold people accountable. And then it says right here on their website, as of 12:48 on the 18th, it says, when it comes to our position regarding the LGBTQ community, we believe that clarity is kindness, thanks Brene Brown, and that we need to pursue clarity as a church on this subject. On Sunday, February 9th, we made our position clear to the Icon Church congregation. We believe in and practice full inclusion here at Icon Church, which means that individuals from the LGBTQ plus community can serve and be involved in every area of Icon Church, from serving to pastoring. How great is that? That's so clear. And they're not saying that you have to believe that to go there either. They're just saying, like, this is our practice. Theology can be debated, people cannot be debated. And so that we're choosing people, and I'm like, rock and roll. That is cool. And I'm excited because I reached out to them. I'm actually gonna get their lead pastor on the podcast to talk more about this. So if you wanna know more about them, stay tuned. Now, there's a part of me that like absolutely wants to be cynical and be just like, it's 2020, of course you should be affirming by now. But you have to realize, or at least I need to be reminded often, that there are some people who still believe in a very, I mean, the majority of people in the church believe in a not so friendly position towards LGBTQ people regarding scriptures and how we can be involved in church. But like, this is a step forward. Can we celebrate that? And I don't know if this is just like, I think I'm projecting. I'm thinking that maybe everyone's like secretly rejoicing, but like, I just need to, because if I do not cry out, what will happen? Trees of the field will clap their hands. The rocks will cry out. Ain't no rock gonna cry in my place. If you get the reference, comment below, let me know. Anyways, but that's how you do it. Like, church, I need you to like take a page out of Icon Church in Kyle, Texas's book and just really recognize, to be clear about what your policy is and say, hey, like, this is where we stand and you are welcome to join in the conversation, and you don't even have to agree with us. And even if your position is, all you other churches out there watching, if your position is, we believe marriage is between one man and one woman, and being an openly avowed homosexual disallows you from involvement in these ways, or disavowed homosexual, and self-avowed homosexual, that's what it's called. I used to be a disavowed homosexual, I think, at one point. Anyways, even if your position is conservative, let people know. Let queer folks know before they walk in the door. And then also, don't stop people from leaving when they need a bigger space. I'm not saying live and let live, because I think like a conservative theology that says being queer is wrong is bullshit and harmful and it's killing people. Hence the book, Bad Theology Kills, in stores now. But I'm also somebody who really believes every victory matters, because who'd have thunk? An Assemblies of God Church chose to love the queer community over staying in their denomination. That's huge, and that's a victory, and that's bravery. And also, I'm just like, it's just like, oh yeah, I hope they're ready to get kicked out of the denomination. I'm like, you can't kick someone out of the family of God. You can kick someone out of a denomination, you can kick somebody out of a church, but you cannot kick people out of the body of Christ. That's not how it works. We are all in beloved community together. Even the people who want to kick us out, they can't get away from us, because you know what? We are love. We're embodiment of that. God's pleased with us, and we're doing good work. And so eventually, eventually they're gonna realize that they're all on our side. They just haven't realized it. You know what I'm saying? That's my prayer, at least. Anyways, in the comments below, let me know about what you think about a church like this doing that. And also, if you go to an affirming church, put it in the links below so that people can find better churches in their area. If you want to find a church in your area that has a clear policy about LGBTQ inclusion and or women in leadership, you can go to churchclarity.org. Shout out to you, Icon Church in Kyle, Texas. You guys, you're pretty dope. And a lot of us are really appreciative of what you're doing. Like, share, subscribe, all those things, comment. The book is out. You can go ahead and grab that. And as per usual, a big thank you to all of my supporters on Patreon for making this video possible. If you think shit like this is important, get on the mailing list. Join. $5 a month gets you on like a sweet newsletter. 15 gets you bonus content and merch. Exclusive merch for Patreon supporters is coming out. Get ready for that. I think that's everything. I think you're beautiful. I think you're wonderful. I think you're vivacious. And I'll see you next time, I suppose. Bye.